It is Wednesday, March 3rd, 2021, and we're here for 1 hour today, 7 to 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're also live on Wednesdays from 9 p.m. Central Standard Time to 11 p.m. Central Standard Time. We do a 2-hour sew-in chat on Saturday night, so if you're available, please join us. I'm just waiting for more people to come into the room, pull you guys up on my phone. Also try to push this back a little bit if I can so it's not taking up too much front space. Let's see. So thank you all so much for coming tonight as well. We've got, thank you all so much for coming. At least I got to hear the mic. Vivian Calby was in here. Some people were in here around the 6:30 time frame saying hi T and everyone. We got Katrina Dion here saying hello Miss T and quilting friends. We've got Deborah Quilt says hi T and T quilters. And Robin Boyd says good evening Miss T and everyone. Quilt Gal also saying it already jumped to the bottom. Hi T and everyone from Maryland. Darlene Crosby says hello T and quilting friends. Hope everyone is doing well tonight. Lynette Williams is saying hi to everyone. Teresa McCormick says hello. T and all quilters, love you and all and hope you are well. Ah, it's a fly. I was like, what is that? Just flew in here. Don't even know where it come from. We had like 70, high 65s, maybe 70 degrees today. I didn't even check to see what the high was. It was really nice. Betsy is here. Hi, Betsy. She says, hello all. Happy Wednesday. Ellen Campbell says, hi, T and quilting friends. Hi, Ellen. Lynette says, everyone, I'm so excited. I got my fuse cap in today. It's the only part that I know of that was missing on the gamel. Pretty cool. Soon as my daughter and I get off work, where she's going to get it going. Well, she's going to get it going. That's funny. Yes. Cheryl Klutzer says, hello, T and quilters. Deborah Sims Brown is here. Got your blocks today. Deborah will be showing those in a few minutes. Says, hello, T and everyone from Maryland. Tiffany's Quilting Life is here. Hello, Tiffany and Scott. She says, hello, T and everyone. I am doing invoices, so not chatting, just listening for a bit. Cheryl Klutz here. Carol Green says, hi, T and everyone. Janet Mackerel is here, says, hello. No, good evening, T. And quilters. Kevin the quilter is here. Hey, Kevin. He says, evening, T quilters, and our divine Miss T. My brother is here. Ray Mahone says, hi, sis and everyone. Hope everyone stays safe, and you have my thumbs up. Thank you. So if you haven't hit that thumbs up button already, go ahead and do so, please. Leetta Bryan is here. Hi, Leetta. She says, hi, T and T quilters. Sharon Lewis says, hi, T and everyone. I am at work, but connected with this group. All right. Nisimas here says, hey, T and everybody. Wind Sprinter says, hello, everyone from Maryland. Judy says, hey, T and all. Linda Price says, hello, everyone. Judy also here saying, hello, T and T quilters. Sending flowers. Celia Swan retracted her message. Let's see. She says, good evening, everyone. I see it further down. And Kevin talking about, I just spit out my water when you jumped at that fly. I heard something like hit the desk, and it was like a loud thump. And I'm like, what the heck is that? I used to have a popcorn ceiling in here, and I'm like, did I lose a part of the popcorn ceiling I had in here? But we had scraped it years ago. But I said, I'll look later. And then when I looked, I'm like, ooh, it's a fly. Yuck. Yuck, yuck. Katrina Dion is reminding people to hit that thumbs up. Thank you, Katrina. And Remo JS is here saying good evening, everybody. Betsy says today in St. Louis it was 71. That's what I felt like it was. I felt like it was 70, so pretty good. And Remo saying tea and quilters from Bowie, Maryland. Also reminding everybody to thumbs up. Thank you. Linda Griffith also says hi, tea and tea quilters. Stephanie says hey, tea and fellow quilters. Laura Plymere says hi, tea and everyone from Southern Maryland. And Maria Quarterman says hello, Miss T and quilters. Oh, it's Elabelle from Georgia. Oh, in Elabelle, Georgia, or from Elabelle, Georgia. That's what it is. Bonita Nance is here. Hey, Bonita, she says, hey, Miss T and everyone. Doris O says, good evening, T and T quilters. Is everyone, hope everyone is having a good evening. That's from Doris O. Katrina says, the fly shows us spring is coming soon. I hope so. But I don't want them in my house. I'm like, I haven't even seen a fly to have one in my house. Good Lord. Katrina, now that was Katrina. So Sue is here. Hello, Sue. And she says, hello, sweet tea and all. Thank you for your advice earlier this week. You have no idea how much I appreciate it. You are so welcome. That's what we're here for. And Elaine Doucette says, that's nice, sweet tea. That's nice. So I got just one set of blocks in the mail. I went to the post office and checked. Nothing came in, so I only have where I'm expecting blocks from 2 people, and that is Peggy O'Connor and Erica Peterson. And that's all that I'm aware of that's coming. I know that a few people were going to send me blocks for Mario. Some of them had already sent their blocks in, and so a few people were sending me blocks to send to Mario since he couldn't participate. So we'll have that as well. And then also, I'm still looking for Gwen Webb's blocks that were lost in the mail. And that's one of the reasons to send mail when you're doing block swaps is to mail your packages priority mail. Because even if with regular priority mail, they'll have to pay you $50 if they lose your package. If it's just regular parcel post, then they don't pay you anything. Your package is just lost. And I think they have a bigger incentive to find your package when the post office has to spend money for your package. Then they're more inclined to look for it and find it. The tracking still says that last it was seen, it was at my post office with an incorrect address, which they showed me a picture, and it has the correct address. So it's just a big mystery on where that actual package is. So, yeah. So let's go ahead and open up this package. Trying to make sure I pull everything down so I don't cut the fabric, you know. And she's in Upper Marlboro, Maryland. Very bright colors. Look African on top. Just want to make sure that I try to go through here and just state on camera that everything is okay in the packages. And she has her fee for being in the swap included. She has return address on a piece of paper. And let me see, do we have your email address? Let me see. I don't have your email address, Deborah, so just know that I got it. If you want, I don't know if you've emailed me before or not, and I have it, but I'll try to send you just confirmation in an email if I have it. If I don't and you haven't contacted me before, just send me an email, teaquilts@teaquilts.com. So I show you all 2 or 3 of the blocks, depending on how many are different. I think she has 3 different kinds, so I'll show you 3 blocks. Very nicely done. Love the bright colors here. One set. And they could be different fabrics under there, but I'm just basically showing you 3 blocks at this point. You know, they could use different fabrics in the grouping. So your blocks do not have to be all made from the same fabric. And this is the other block. All right, and for those that don't know what these blocks are, it is the first of the month, and this is the last time I will be talking about the actual process of what we're doing. Otherwise, you'll just have to go find out on your own through searching for the YouTube video. Teaquilts, Evening Star, Abalone Block Swap. So even if you just put Teaquilts, Evening Star, Block Swap, the information should come up. And you can read all the information, but basically we're making 23, well, you're making 24 9-inch blocks, but you're going to keep one of them for yourself and mail 23 of them in. You must write your first and last name, and you must write your city and state. There are certain swap requirements that are written in the linked PDF of that video that I just gave you to search for. And it has all of the cutting instructions, and then the actual video shows me sewing the block together. So I think that's it. All the information as far as the cutting instructions and the rules for swapping are included in that PDF that's linked to the video. So if you got any other questions, I will take questions tonight because I will talk about it. But any other weeks, we don't answer any questions on it. We just refer you to the email. To the video with the links. So let me just make sure I got everything going here because I know we're still kind of early for people to be coming in. So I think Elaine was the last message that I read. Lila Dicker is here. She says, hi, T and everyone. Hope you all are well. I'm fully vaccinated. I got my second COVID shot last Monday, ready for a road trip to quilt shops. Tired of being at home and can't wait to get out, laughing out loud. Michael Piccarelli is here. Hi, Mike. He says, I'm allowing you to borrow Kevin tomorrow. Bring him back unharmed. You probably get a kick out of it if he had a few scars when he came back. Camille Anderson says, hello, T and everyone. I can't stay long, but wanted to say hi to everyone. I am hoping to be able to climb the stairs to my studio very soon. That'll be awesome. Good luck on that and continue to heal. Very pretty blocks from Deborah. A lot of people saying they're pretty. Lynette, Carol, Darlene, Cheryl, Laura, Judy, Jackie K is here saying good evening, everyone. Ooh, beautiful, bright blocks. Yes. Benita says awesome colors and great skill. Ellen says beautiful blocks, beautiful colors, beautiful blocks, beautiful blocks. And Deborah Sims says thank you. Kim Burris is here, says hi, T and Quilt family. Hi, everyone. So I'm going to go ahead to the next thing, and that is Mario. Mario is not going to be able to participate in the swap like he intended because he is a full-time, 24-hour solo caregiver, also doing physical therapy for his partner. And so some people wanted to donate some blocks. And so this is from Regina Connor. And Regina, also, I got your address on here, but can you also email me your new address? Because I know you're about to change that so that I can get in touch with you. And Regina not only sent a couple of blocks, and she just left them blank, like if, wanted to put his name on it to swap with somebody else if we needed to. But I'm going to try to just send Mario blocks back, and maybe I'll leave one blank and put Regina's name on the other since she made the blocks, because she left them blank. They're really pretty. But in addition to that, Regina also cashed out me $10 to help pay some of the cost of mailing to Mario. You know, he's in Canada, so postage costs more to send mail internationally. So I appreciate you taking part of that expense for me. So I appreciate that, Regina, as well. So I just wanted to put that on video that we've got everything documented. She says, I hope I'm not too late in the process of moving. These are for Mario. I CashApped you $10 to help with his postage. Pray all is well with him, Regina. So that's really sweet of her. And I don't think Regina is even participating in this. Did she send blocks, or let me check, because I didn't check. But I thought she wasn't because she was moving, but she sat down and made a few blocks. Oh, she's already sent hers. Regina must have known, got hers in early. See, I can't even remember. But she made 2 more blocks, and these are going to be blocks either going to Mario, because I think I'm going to put her name on one of these blocks for him, and then also a second block right here. So I know a couple of you all said that you were going to send blocks. So even if he don't be able to make but a lap size quilt, he can put spacer blocks in between them. It's not about the size of the quilt or the number of blocks that he received. It's about the thought that counts behind it. And I know that Kevin and I also are going to send Mario a block as well. So thank you, Regina, for your kindness. Just very nice. I had to look at my list. She is on there. So that's all I have with quilt blocks right now. Just want to make sure nothing else is going on, and then I'll go to my next topic. Let's see. Judy Plaster came in saying, hello everyone from Oroville, California. Hello and welcome to the chat. June Hansen saying hi T and everyone. Hi June. 72 watching, 40 thumbs up. Come on, Teaquilters, thumbs up. That's from Kevin. Thank you, Kevin. Teresa Galbraith is here, says, hi, everyone from St. Cloud, Florida. Welcome to the live chat. Teresa, you're among friends. We have a lot of Teresas in this group, and we have a lot of Junes, Judys in this group. So welcome. Let's see. Katrina saying hi. That's so nice of Regina. Yes, Regina is that's really sweet of her to do that. Regina, you're awesome, from Kevin. And other people are also saying thank you. And Darlene is welcoming Teresa. So that's really sweet. So let me go to my email. And I'm not going to read this email. It's backup information. Let me just start from the beginning a little bit, but I'm not going to go into detail. We have 2 members of the Teaquilters family that are seriously ill and going to be seriously ill for a long time. One of them is just, there is no cure for the illness, so it's just a lifelong endeavor you just live through. So I asked for you all to send cards to those people, and so I am here to give you an update on Shari. Her husband Cliff has given me an update, and it's a pretty long update, so I'm not going to read everything. I'm just going to give you all bits and pieces of it. And also, I mailed the last blocks to them. I think it was on Monday that I had you all send me blocks, and if you sent more than one card, not blocks, you all sent me greeting cards, get well wishes, thinking of you, that type of thing. And I really don't know what you all sent because I didn't open them. I'm assuming that they're greeting cards, get well wishes, and just thinking of you type cards. And so I mailed the last batch of those on Monday. I actually was the hold up for the last batch going out because I wanted to add one into the last batch. I had not been adding one into every batch. And because I had ran out of cards, I think I had mailed them 2 of them, 2 each by this time. So I wanted to go ahead and put one more in the mail for them. So I made a couple cards. And I did make a few other cards that I'm going to be needing, and I'll show you just some of those, but they're real basic. But this email is about Shari, who says after several weeks of various antibiotics, help with the pneumonia. So she had pneumonia as well as underlying issues. It also helped Shari vitals begin to stabilize. And he says, thank God, and also for all the prayers. So he's thanking you all for praying for them. And we had so many people concerned about Shari for a long time, and this has been going on for a while now, at least since August or September of last year that she's been in the critical care unit or the ICU unit. Says she's no longer needs a nurse 24/7 with monitoring. So they moved her from the critical care unit to the intensive care unit, which she still has a nurse monitoring her, but now it's not as bad. We are excited, yet we didn't want to get optimistic. So yes, we are grateful. However, still have major concerns. She was in ICU for several days when they ordered several different tests and labs. We are being told positive news, so that's good. The fact that she's stable enough to address the MS, and that's one of her conditions. And they couldn't treat it because of all the other illnesses and things that were going on, the complications of that medicine with the other issues that she had going on that were actually more life-threatening at that time. So they decided to give her IV steroids and hope this would help with the MS now. So she's now being treated for that MS, so that's good. 2 weeks passed, and we can see some improvement. And they now want to start physical rehab. But she's still on a ventilator, and she's still in a medicated-induced coma, a medicine-induced coma. So they're now trying to plan to wean her off the medications to see if she can. She's been taken off the ventilator, so she is breathing on her own. But what their concern is that when they start reducing her medication that's keeping her in a coma, if it's going to affect her breathing. So they're going to try to gradually wean her off the medication and hope that all is well. So that's for Shari. So you all still keep her in your prayers. It's still serious. She's not home yet. And she's, when you're in the hospital this long and they haven't sent you to a rehab facility or anything like that, you've got serious issues. So please keep Shari, Katrina, and Cliff in your prayers as well as you continue with this journey. And then our other person is Pam. You can just add her in your prayers as well. Would be really grateful. So apparently the prayers are working for Shari. She's got a great team that's working on her, and they're apparently making some good sound decisions, and things are going as planned. So that's pretty cool. I'm sure it's still stressful though if you were heavily involved into that. So. And Katrina is also saying, Miss T, we have received the past envelopes you've sent. And I think I have sent maybe 4 previous ones, and I sent one again on Monday. And they're closer to me, so they could have gotten the one for Monday by now. But if not, with the slow mail, if you haven't gotten one this week, just know you're getting one more packet coming. So that's pretty cool. People are welcoming Gail Breath. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering your name, but I mean well. And also she says thank you. That's Teresa. Let's see. Oh, Bonita Nance. Oh, she sent $10 for Mario postage too. Thank you, Bonita. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So I'll add that. Let me add that on here. And it'll actually be 7 that I'll get. Bonita for postage. Thank you. It's really sweet. I'm trying to scroll back and pick up some of these things. Robin has come in. I'm trying to see where her first comment is. It may not have, well, she's got to have a comment somewhere. Well, she said beautiful blocks. Okay. That's where it was. Or maybe I read it already too. But Darcy is here. Darcy Savali. And she's saying welcome to Teresa. Thank you. Trying to make sure I don't miss anybody's things. And you're awesome too, Bonita. And June says prayers to all. And Kim Burris is also sending them for our fellow quilters. Yes, we just got to stick together with this. it's just a lot going on in the world. You know, things aren't over, you know. Lots of things are going on. All right, so get to the next stuff. Let's see. I want to put this with this package, the blocks. I'll just show you. These cards are nothing fancy, but I'll just show you a couple of them. I'm just making a few thank you cards and a few get well cards. So I've got this one, and they all have the same sentiment on the inside. Thanks with all my heart is what it says. And they're just different papers, but I kept the theme consistent. This one ran out of the big paper. You start to get creative. So that's what I'm working on. And I've got another stack that I'm working on. They're not in the final stage yet. This one has a piece of vellum on top, floral underneath with the vellum on top. So yeah, just working on some cards because I'm completely out of thank you cards, get well cards, and birthday cards. That's what I'm out of. So that's what I'm trying to work on. And Teresa says, thank you all for making me feel welcome. You all know I forgot to put the fan on, right? You didn't see that circle going around. Let's see. A lot of people still working. Say, great progress, still praying. That's right. Keep them in your prayers. Just do a global prayer for quilters. They're all included. Murray Lee Blackwell says, hello to everyone. Hi, Mary. Welcome. Kevin says, we have an amazing, caring leader in Miss T here, folks. If you appreciate her and what she does, let's show her some love by sending a heart in the comments. Well, that's sweet. Darcy sent them. Oh, they all flying down there. Okay. Betsy says, gorgeous cards, creative. Thank you. Quilt gals, they're just sending their hearts. Teresa says, McCormick says, you are so creative, and I love the front of your cards, the front you used on your card. And I was just trying to make something quick because I got so many different dies that I could fancy these things up, but I don't have time for that. It took me like a whole day just to get this stuff done because I got to pull out this stuff, pull out that, and it's like I don't have time to make them super fancy, but my heart's in the right place. And I posted on Facebook too that I had met with a group of quilters last Friday, I think it was. They were coming through from, they were in Texas. They live in Ohio. They also used to live here in St. Louis. And so I met with them, took them to a quilt shop in, also personal quilt shop in O'Fallon. And I did buy one piece of fabric off the clearance, but I've already cut it and put it into a future project. I'm just cutting stuff with my die cutting system. And I'm just putting stuff up so that I'll have stuff if I come in here and I don't have anything prepped to sew, that I can just pull some pieces, because most of my stuff that I have in these containers when I start researching, they're a little bit more complicated than what I need to do when I'm talking to you all. I need to lay stuff out, so I'll be bouncing up and down to the design wall, or pieces need to match up with something else, and so I didn't want to sew on stuff that's up there. They're either at the quilt top stage, ready for borders, and those are a little bit more complicated. So I didn't want to do that. But what I did buy was one piece of fabric, and then I also bought some Bernina bobbins for my machine here. I bought 5 more bobbins. I think now I probably got about 20. And I did that in the event that I start needing to use color, because I've only been winding like 5 bobbins on neutral thread for piecing with my quilting, and now I can go ahead and start winding 10 bobbins, and then that way I probably won't have to wind a bobbin for at least half a month or so. This machine holds a lot of thread. So if I can wind a lot of bobbins at one time, I really like that. So that's what I bought from the store, just those 2 items. Oh, I went to Tuesday morning today because I was out. I got a fabric scrap box, which I'll show you in a little bit. I just picked this up because I thought maybe they would work with some future cards. They're Valentine themed, or they could be, but I'm not going to use them for Valentine theme. And some of the chipboards have fallen to the bottom down there. But I thought they were just bright. You know, I love bright colors. This was in the clearance section. It was 40% off of $3.19. So that's what I paid. And this one, it was just a paper pad that had quilting stuff because I really wasn't looking for paper pads. I just went in there because it was National Craft Month and I wanted to see if Tuesday Morning had gotten any of their supplies back. But they're still pretty skimpy as far as crafting supplies at Tuesday Morning. I think it's because a lot of people started crafting during the pandemic. And so a lot of the companies didn't have a surplus to sell to Tuesday Morning. So they don't have a whole lot of supplies in there. So I was just going in there to make sure, since they were sending advertisements for, you know, that it was National Craft Month. I'm like, well, let's go see what they got, but don't waste your time. So let me see who else is in here. Thank you all for the hearts. I appreciate it. You all are so sweet. Sounds like Teresa has something broken. Say, I know I can't. She says, I need all the prayers I can get. I keep having strokes as to date, and right now I fell again and frayed my toe and my pelvis. So hoping you heal as well, and be definitely adding you. That's why I said just do a global prayer for all of our quilters. If you forget people's names, and then you at least got everybody covered, you know. That's the main thing that we can do. Darcy says, I like winding bobbins when I don't feel like someone makes me feel like I'm still doing something. That's funny. I mostly wind mine when I use the last one. And then I wind like it's no tomorrow. And then start the process all over again. Now, I do wind if I'm going to go to a retreat outside of my house. I do pre-wind because I don't want to spend my retreat time winding bobbins. And Kevin's talking to Darcy. She said, may I send you some bobbins? Lisa Peg is here, says, hey, Miss T. And hello, everyone. Hi, Lisa. Welcome, welcome. Lucy Jackson is here. Hi, Lucy. Welcome to the channel. And that's it for that. Okay, so I showed you cards, showed you Tuesday Morning. I do got to do birthday shout outs because it's the beginning of March, but I'm holding off on that for a minute. I told you all that I was going to order something to do a test for you all. I have not done the test, but it did come in the mail. It arrived today from Quilting a Day. And so I'm going to show you that. They tape like I do. They send packages like I do, because I had one person tell me that my envelope arrived to them open, like they got an empty envelope basically. So now I tape everything like everything's gonna fall out. So Quilting a Day, I can relate to this packing job. So this unit price on this item is $49.90, but it was on sale for $29.93, and I don't think it was a special sale. I think that's their price. I'm just trying to keep this bulky box from in front of the camera. But this is what I got, and I'm hoping that since this box is destroyed, that it hasn't been returned and used. You know what I mean? The top part of this box is like that, and that ain't where I cut. So you can find these also on Amazon. And what threw me off was that it has Riley Blake designs on it, on the box. And then it also has Riley Blake on one side of the mat and then Sue's name on the other side of the mat. So I didn't order from Amazon because I wanted to be sure if I was going to do a review that I wanted to make sure that I had an authentic mat, because sometimes you can order on Amazon and you get some stuff that don't look right, okay? So I wanted to make sure. So I got the, let's see, how many inches is this? It's a 16-inch pink round cutting mat. And trying to see where the opening is. And so you all know that I have the Brooklyn Revolver. And so I just wanted to compare this with the Brooklyn Revolver. And I'm going to start using it and cutting on it and seeing how it holds up. So I like to spend my money first, since I can write it off on taxes, since I do reviews for you all, so that you all will know whether something is a good product or not. So I'll be testing this out. I'll be checking about how the base is and things like that. I have not, there is another company that makes mats, Mortelli, not one of my companies that I support. But I don't have that mat, so I can't tell you anything about that mat. I do have the Brooklyn Revolver, and I needed a replacement. You can see where I have really, truly loved this mat. This mat is probably 10 to 15, somewhere in there, years old. And I only use it right here in this little section. I don't try to square up 12-inch blocks or anything like that with it. I basically just use it so if I need to square up half square triangles, trim anything while I'm sewing, I can do it here, press with my wood iron, and then I can continue sewing. I actually have my ironing board in a different room, so it just prevents me from having to make that trek. So already, I think my Brooklyn Revolver is 14 inches, because this is much bigger. And it's much thicker too, if you can see that. So I'll be working with this mat, letting you all know if it's worth your coins. And it feels like it's a solid base. It's rolling easy. I just say yes. The only thing that's got to hold up now is the cutting. You know, long as the cutting surface doesn't start wearing very fast, then I would say that this is the way to go. But I saw Riley Blake on the name on the mat on Amazon, and I wasn't sure because it didn't show me Sue Daly's name, and I wanted to make sure that I got a Sue Daly mat. So real pretty. I don't have to have anything pink, but it sure is pretty, and it's bright color, and hoping that it lines up. There are no numbers on the lines. I don't use lines anyway on mats of this size because I'm not scoring up using the mats. I always use my ruler. So just keep that in mind too if you're looking for something that has numbers on it. So let me go back here and, I told me that Darlene Crosby is hidden by Teaquilts. I see that. Let me undo that, if I can. Let me see if anybody else has already done it. Nope. I think I just did it when I touched the screen. Total accident. And it doesn't look like, you know, it lets me do stuff real easy just touching the phone. But when I want to correct it, then it's not letting me do anything. I'm touching the screen and nothing will pop up. So Darlene, I'm sorry if you can't comment anymore tonight. I will make sure that I go in there when I get off of here and unblock you. I'm sorry. Things like that happen. I just lay my phone down, sleeves, I'm moving stuff. So I don't know what and how that happened. Not intentional. View deleted message, because she says, I bought one of Sue Daly's too, larger than the one I have with no lines, and love it. So that's what she's trying to share with us. So thank you, Darlene. And let me see if I can... See, it says hide user on here, put user in timeout, remove, report, pin message, and then it doesn't give me anything else. So maybe I'm just going to add you as a moderator. Can you see if you can comment now, Darlene, just in case? And if I don't see something come up after 7:39, I know I need to go back. I'm so sorry. She's sharing information. Whew. But it doesn't give me the option to unhide her. I'm so sorry. Okay. Teresa says, never felt so welcome and loved. That's nice. Jackie K, T, do you use a separate bobbin winder or do you use your machine? I use my machine. I do have a Singer bobbin winder. I do also have a Gamma standalone bobbin winder, but I just use my machine. I can sit here watch the television and it goes just fine. So that's what I do. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody's comments. Darlene, message deleted by Teaquilts. I thought I showed that. Yeah, I showed that. June says, I have one just like that. Must have had older from the same place like mine. Yeah, the Brooklyn Revolver I actually bought at either a Houston quilt show or AQS quilt show, one of the national quilt shows. And I bought it the first year that they came out. And when I went to go buy another one to replace it, I was shocked that I could not buy a Brooklyn Revolver anymore. I don't know what happened with that company. So, yeah, it's pretty bad. Katrina Dion, where did you get that circle? I ordered from Quilt in a Day. And you can also check the prices with Quilt in a Day, also with Amazon, because I now see that it is the same mat. I was concerned because I saw Riley Blake's name instead of Sue Daly, but Riley Blake's on one side and Sue Daly is on the other side. So they both of their names are on this mat. Sue says, well, I've never seen anyone wear a mat down like that. Yes, honey. A lot of squaring up. Wow. Let's see. I'm sure T will take care of it as soon as she sees this. Yes. That's from Kevin. Yes, I will take care of it. It looks like I'm going to have to do it behind the scenes, and I can't do it here. I have to go to my desktop. I can't do certain things on my YouTube channel unless I'm on the desktop. And that's one of them, is take somebody out after I've hidden them or blocked them accidentally, because I haven't done that intentionally at all. My birthday was Monday. That's from Kim Burris. She didn't submit her birthday for the February list because there was no birthdays in February that I had to read off. Isn't that funny? No, Monday was the 1st. Let me see. Because yes, I do have it. We're going to talk about birthdays. Next, that's what's up next. My oven and stove are pink. That's from Darcy. That's sweet. Cheryl Beans here. She says, hello, T and everyone. Hi, Cheryl. Welcome. And Cam also saying, my kids say I am officially old now. I am 66. Yes. Okay, and Katrina is really trying to get my attention that I blocked her, but I can't get it, and I'm sure. So Tiffany was able to unhide her, but they didn't give me that option. See, this is so crazy. I read you all the options, so thank you, Tiffany. I even made her a moderator trying to unblock her, and that didn't work. So thank you, Tiffany. Deborah Sims says happy birthday to Kim, and that my birthday is Friday. Yes. It's Friday? I thought your birthday was May. Let's see. Thank you, Tiffany, again. I really appreciate that. Okay. So, Darlene says, yeah, I'm here. Okay. So, birthdays for the month. I thought that you put your birthday was May in the group, not March. Let me go to Facebook. Hold on, guys, because I want to make sure I get this right. Must be another. Nope. I thought it was Deborah Sam Smith, but it might have been somebody else then. Deborah Holloway. It was Deborah Holloway. Okay, just making sure. Birthday is May. Somebody in this group used to have a birthday on May 8th. I erased your birthday some kind of way. So if your birthday is May 8th, please let me know when I can put your name back in so you can have your birthday again. I went to print my list today for birthday shout outs and realized that it's just a blank line for May 8th, no name whatsoever. I got you, Tom. And if you all, this is how you get on the birthday list, because I'm not finna write all of this down from the chat. You need to email me, teaquilts@teaquilts.com, or comment on the Facebook post. In the announcements, I have a post in there that says add your birthday and I'll put you on the list, because I can't write all of this stuff down. I can't keep up with it. I'm not going to even try. So if you want to get on the birthday list, email me your birthday and I'll add you to the list. So for this month, I have 4 people. I have Kim Burris. Her birthday, as she said, was Monday, March 1st. I thought it was the end of February, but it was actually March 1st. So that's Kim Burris. Also, we have Mike's birthday, Michael Piccarelli. His birthday is March 13th. And we have Leela Dicker. Her birthday is this month. It is March 20th. And then we have Olga Shacheri. Her birthday is March 26th. And I think Deborah Sims also said that it's her birthday this month. So that is really, really cool. Thank you all so much. Have a great birthday month. I celebrate the entire month. As long as people are giving me gifts, I'm willing to accept them, okay? So that's pretty cool. So I'm going to do a birthday drawing. I'm going to put Kim on this one. And Mike, you know you're not going to want fabric, right? Let me go back in here so I can read this. BB talking about, you scared me when you swat at that fly. Just early and unusual weather, critters be well. And I'm going to put Olga. So if I know that 2 of you all are in here, if Olga wins, she has to email me in order to claim her prize. So that lets me know that you all are still viewers of Teaquilts. Okay, because I haven't seen any comments from her. But I will be doing that. Myla Killabu is here saying hello. Hello to you as well. So, Melissa says, thank you, T, for the sticker. I put it on my bobbin case. You are so welcome. I've been doing so many things behind the scene. I just haven't been talking to you guys about them. But some of the people that have placed orders or received product or something from me, they have been seeing some of the stuff that's going on behind the scenes at Teaquilts. So, trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody. Judy is telling Kim, a lot of people telling Kim happy birthday. She's very popular. So I'm going to skip through those. And Judy says, T, you are so funny. Nita Henderson is here saying happy belated birthday to Kim. I'm trying to skip some of the birthday stuff. If I skip your post and you want me to read it, just go ahead and repost it again. I'm trying to get down to the bottom here. And Darcy goes, why wouldn't Mike want fabric? You don't know Mike. Did he even comment? He might even be gone by now. And Deborah says, happy birthday to all my fellow marchers. Yes. So again, if you all want to be added to the birthday list, please email me your birthdays. I can't go through this chat and write all that stuff down. I would just prefer to just take it from an email and then just pop it over into my Excel sheet that I use to collect all of that. And Veronica, I think you just put yours down. Please email it to me. Mike's friends may want the fabric laughing out loud. That's why his name is not in there. You can't have 2 chances to win. You're cheating. I don't know which one is which. I've had them in my hand for a while now. Okay. Happy birthday to all the March babies from Diane 57. So here we go. I'm going to pick one. This is it. And it is Lila. There you go. So all you got to do in order to get your prize is you've got to email me your mailing address, because I don't want to go having to go search through my email so that I can cut and paste your information into PayPal. I just want to go to PayPal, type your address in, and send your package. And I will do that probably Friday because I'm not going to be here tomorrow. So Leela won for March birthdays. And what did she win? She's getting a yard of fabric. I'm just giving out like tone-on tones and stuff that can blend into your current stash. So it's a green that's kind of have a little streak of blue. And if I'm not mistaken, this might be Marshall Dry Goods. This is one of their brands that I like. It's branches, but I found that branches in the 108 inches is totally different from the branches that's in the 45-inch width. I like it in this. I don't care about it so much in the 108 back, but that's what this is. Okay. So congratulations to you, Leela. Let me put this in the bag. That's why I wrote on it. Got to keep all this stuff together, just in case she don't email me and I have to figure out, okay, what is that doing out? But she was in here early. I remember her communicating with us, so I'm sure she's going to claim her package. Let's see. Lynette says happy birthday to all. Janet says happy birthday to all the March quilters. Carl says congratulations, Leela. Phyllis G says congratulations. Need to just in the whole world. I think Teresa's getting some help from her keyboard. Erling Butler is here saying hi, T and Teaquilts. I almost missed you. How everyone's staying safe. Happy birthday to you all this month. A lot of people saying congratulations now to her. Maddie Barnum just came in, says hello T and everyone. I am late. You get here when you get here, girl. She will be here on Saturday. I moved her from Poplar Bluff, small world. She says, I moved here from Poplar Bluff. Shari doesn't currently need any more fabric, laughing out loud. That's funny. Maria Quarterman says, congratulations and happy birthday to the March people. I love 1 yard cuts. They expand my stash. So I haven't heard from Leela in here though. So hopefully she's still in here. So that's pretty cool. Let me see if I got a notification from her. Nope, not yet. I see Bonita sent an email. Deborah sent an email. And somebody else, another quilter, is asking about something else. So yes, thank you all for submitting your birthdays for the month of April. Just so you all know, I only got 2 people. It was funny because in February, I knew like 3 or 4 people that had quilters that had birthdays, but nobody submitted it for the month of February. So I ended up just giving out, I had 4 prizes. I ended up giving out 2 prizes to people that commented particular keywords. And then the last thing I wanted to share with you all, it's time to go. So I'm going to make this really quick because we only got like 6 minutes left. But Terry posted in Facebook that she had fabrics left over from mass making. And even though I have a lot of fabric and I have a lot of scraps, I don't have everybody else's fabrics and scraps. And when I'm doing Scrap quilts, I get kind of tired of seeing my own fabric, so I figured that I would go pick it up. She said it wasn't much, so that's really good. I was glad about that. But she has some pretty fabrics in here that she was using for mask making, and I don't have any of these fabrics. So she's got some basics in here. I'm just going to show you some of my favorites. Got some batiks in here. Because I can't show you the entire box here. This is interesting. This black with a chevron. I don't even know if it'll show up. There it go. I have not seen that before. I will most definitely cut a square out of there and use the rest. Well, I got 2 pieces, but cut a square or 2 and then use the rest of it in string quilts maybe. Now this is funny. I have this one. I have this fabric. So I'm just going to show you some of them. I'm not going to even try to show you this entire box. But like she said, they were strings. This is interesting. From making masks, so they're in all kinds of shapes. But when you do strings and crumbs, this is the kind of stuff you need. You just sew random oddball size pieces together until they get big enough. And if you don't have a piece of fabric big enough to go on the next side, you just sew pieces together to make it big enough to go on to the next side. So everything's fair game in these type of quilts. Black and white print. Whoops, got something in front of it. Very pretty. So just, you know, she said it wasn't a lot, which, I was grateful for. But just to be able to add some new stuff into some scrap quilts, it's just nice. I like this green too. I don't have this. And string quilts and crazy quilts is the perfect opportunity to use what I call those god-awful ugly fabrics. Here's another piece of black that I don't think I've seen or have. So she lives in the St. Louis area, and I'm still finding fabrics that I haven't even seen or have in my stash. So another piece of green here. So lots of fabric. I'm not going to go through any more with you guys. And I'll just pull a few pieces out whenever I'm needing something. I get tired of working on mine, then I'll pull out this box. I got some stuff from my friend Deborah like that. And I just went through it. I was talking to her on the phone as I was going through it and sorting it. And I sorted it into 2 stacks. I actually cut the backing fabric, the fabric that I told you I had bought and I didn't show you all that's already pre-cut. I bought a background fabric so that I could use with those fabrics. And so it's already cut up and in a container. And I used that for that project, which is going to be a 90 by 90 quilt when it's done. And then I have a whole bag of strings and crumbs that I can also make probably 2 quilts out of. So I just love throwing in some extra stuff. And I'm sure when I first separated it, I had pulled out, it was all greens and blues because I was going to make myself a green and blue quilt after I had donated the one that the Judy one. And I just haven't started it yet. So now I got 2 projects with the blue and green fabric set up. At least 3, really, because I can get 2 or 3 quilts out of that string bag. I've had a grocery bag full of scraps and started a scrap quilt and made a bed-size quilt and still had that bag so full that it looked like I didn't take anything out, okay? Strings never go away. Darcy says, T needs more thumbs up. Thank you so much. Denise Soul Patch 33 is here saying thumbs up. Thank you. Katrina says 60 people hit and 99 present, please. So we only got another minute on here. Teresa says she does a lot of different things. She sew quilts, all kinds of work. She paints. That's pretty cool. I think most of us have about 5 things that we do. I think Kevin tries to stay focused, but I get so distracted by everything. I've crocheted. I think Kevin crochets, so he does have a second craft that he does off and on. So I crochet, quilted, and then scrapbooking, which also includes card making. So because they're two totally different things. So, did Kevin ever get the fabric that he was looking for? That's from Sue. No, we did not. That fabric is no longer available. Going to have to go in another direction with my project, Sue. Kevin's answering. Veronica says, y'all know I don't quilt, but I'm planning to sew tiny angel gowns. I like fabric, yes. And that's pretty cool too. I had a friend that's no longer here on earth with us, and she would make the most beautiful christening gowns, just gorgeous. And they were perfected, you know, perfection. There was nothing you could find wrong with anywhere on any of her projects. She was just awesome. I said, I don't know how you do this stuff and do it on such a tiny level. Diane says, please like and share and subscribe. Join our Facebook page. Show us what you're working on. Yes, I do have a Teaquilts LLC Facebook page. If you're wanting to, you can join there. I do a little bit more talking or posting over there just to keep people informed of what's going on. Right now, I have a Mega Monday poll that's asking, do you pre-wash your fabrics? That's going on over there as well. And I just decided that I would leave that up for a week and talk about it next Wednesday. Since I put it up on Monday, I try to let enough people respond. I think I had over 100, but I know we can get at least 250 people to respond to that, so I'm going to wait on that. Jackie's saying good night. People are starting to say good night because they know it's time to go. People are saying thumbs up. Thank you. Wash your hands, which is a good thing to do. And trying to make sure I didn't miss anything else. I trained as a saddle maker. That's from Sue. Wow. I quilt, crochet, garden, and raise poultry. Laughing out loud. You got that right, Kevin. Tell them. Seeing Forrest is coming in as we're about to leave. Hi, Sin. So, yes. Diane says, I crochet, embroider, groom dogs, quilt, etc. Crafts. Yes. So, I'm going to go ahead and end here. And we're going to say good night. Everybody stay safe. Continue to wear your mask. Be blessed. And quilt out. See you all Saturday night.